Alright, now what made me influence on making this video is the fact that nobody actually really discuss about this in the YouTube channel. Like even if you look at the MGTOW or all of them, they don't discuss about this. And this is like, I understand that divorce is divorce, right? Everyone knows that, right? But what I'm trying to say here is the fact that like now I've got family members who are very close to me and they are brink on wanting to divorce, right? Now, whether because we live in a tough time or whatever, that will contribute as well. But the fact that as I made to look into it, it made me realize that there is a war going on. You can build a family, you love the girl, you put your vows or give her a baby, then you have to go through all the illusion, the copycat competition, that her fantasy, what she wanted, you deliver that, you survive the whole thing, your kids grows up, and this is where it becomes a survival. There's too high peak for divorce. Obviously, marrying young is the highest one, and newly couple or married within 5 years or 3 years are divorced nowadays. And as well, the skyrocketing one is close to, can be midlife crisis, right? Or a bit later than that. And I'm specifically looking at towards the midlife crisis where my parents is like 60s, right? So this has become like, they come from a country who is loving and sharing within the family, the tribe, the name of this uncle and this auntie, blah, 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 blah. But the moment you come to land in the first world country, the Australia dream, to survival, it's a very cold-hearted now because you think for yourself, right? And this is where, because a lot of divorces happening. And this is because of, one is because they didn't plan it properly, or two is the fact that the guy is working too much on building the investments and whatever. And towards the end, they are fighting is a mind in the war. And what can get, those who has the upper hand in investment will take advantage, because X, Y, and Z. It's a business transaction, basically. It's a business war mentality. And the amount of fights and the mental stress, how it disrupted your work, your sleep, your eat, and everything can go down south. So that being said, to look for the whole thing every day, to go through that, and especially when you lose a job, you see the true color of that partner or that wife or that husband. You see the true color of that person, who they really are. Because we've dug ourselves so deep, we brought our life into this. I forgot what's his last name, but I know Mark, whatever was his last name, he used to be a billionaire running with the Wizard Home Loan, right? I'll probably put a name on the description. And when he had to sell his family house, his wife walked away on him. So a woman will always find the nesting or find the money, where a man is always alone, a wolf, lone wolf. And it's very interesting to know that. And, when times are tough, these are the things that they have to go through, If times are good, they'll walk away as well. So it's very interesting to see this whole thing and what I'm seeing my family members are going through. And I started to question myself, am I making the right move? What if I put all my investment property and put it under her name? What sort of war do I have to go through? Of course, I have to be a stayer. She'll try to kick me out. Or if I have, me and her will buy a lot of investment properties and play the game. It doesn't sound like a very appealing topic, but it is a topic that people should really aware of.